All right, you guys saw my last video about Riff has come out with a new cam position sensor for the 7.3. Supposed to be as good of a performance as the original black one, but without the shortcomings of the Ford design. So if you didn't watch my last video, it goes over the difference between the original black sensor, the gray sensor, the updated black sensor, and then now we have the Riff sensor. So what we're going to be doing first is installing the latest Ford available option, which is this one right here. I believe they call it a dark blue sensor. I'm not sure why, but it has this dark blue purple O-ring, so that might be why. That is what's currently in this truck right now. It's brand new, only has about maybe 50 miles on it. We're going to test the contribution rates for this style, and then we're going to swap it out with the new Riff sensor and take a look at the different readings, both on the contribution test and the live data as well. So before you get started, the truck does have to be at operating temperature to run these tests. So it's already properly warmed up. We're going to go ahead inside and run Auto Ingenuity and see what the test results. Okay, so to start, we are going to run the contribution test with the key on engine running. So we're going to go ahead and initiate that test. And it's going to run and test all cylinders individually. Now, with all the previous sensors I've had on this truck, the gray one, the black one, the later black one, I always get a contribution fail on number 8, and that is the most common on all these 7.3s. Every once in a while it would also pop cylinder 3, which is also common, almost actually every time, cylinder 3 and 8 for sure, cylinder 3 about 75% of the time. So I'm expected to see both 3 and 8 fail again on this test. Again, this is with the most current dark blue, purple sensor, whatever you want to call it, in the truck right now. So usually takes about maybe a minute or so, and we'll see the results. And as suspected, cylinder 8 injection circuit contribution balance fault. That is almost anybody who has a gray sensor, or even in my case, the newest Ford black sensor. You're almost always going to get that. This truck has brand new injectors, Alliant, so they're factory, and it does have the long lead injector installed. You're still going to get that error message. So we're going to run it one more time just to make sure number 3 doesn't pop up and see where that puts us. So second test, again, cylinder 8, if it focuses here. So again, second test, cylinder 8. So we know 8, and again, that is a known issue for all the later style CPSs that are on these trucks. So we're going to switch over to the live data and look at the live data for each cylinder. So here is a live graph of each one. So we've got the rotational velocity change for all cylinders 1 through 8, and you can see their current values. This is at idle. So you could see number 8 down at the bottom, it is hovering right around 5.5. And you can actually see that does show up out of range on the chart. The rest of them are below threshold. So you can see number 3 hovers around 2.7, 2.6. Sometimes it even bumps up to 3, just like that. It's not enough threshold though to trip a failed contribution test right now. So close to 0 is what you want. So you can see these 4 cylinders right here are pretty much 0. 1 and 2 usually staying just below 1% value, which is not bad. But again, 3 and 8 are the typical issues that you see. So with the new Riff sensor, I'm curious to see how low 3 and 8 are going to be. I would be amazed if it puts 8 below the threshold so it doesn't fail the contribution test anymore. So that is our current numbers. It is about 55 degrees out right now, but the engine is warm, as you can see. So we'll go ahead and throw the brand new Riff sensor. We'll again run the contribution test and then come check the live data and see if these 3 and 8 percentages drop.